Hi, my name is Jacob Thomas. I'm a student at University of Chicago. This is the Regenstein Library, and I'm going to do a short demo lesson with my friend here, Bong. Bong's a really smart guy. He's on the Committee of International Relations at this very elite institution. And he reads and writes beautifully, but I think sometimes he has difficulties pronunciating. Bong, what type of problems do you have with pronunciation?
I can read and write very well, but I have difficulty speaking. I have trouble with pronunciation sometimes.
Yeah, and the words sometimes, the way you say them, it's not the same way they look, right?
Yep.
They look different.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
and it's confusing. English is confusing because you look at the word and then you hear people say the word and you don't see like any connection.
Exactly.
Right. Well, I'm going to teach Bong some the way some words sound that sound different than you might think the way they're written. For example, a very common word some of us know, people. Do you know how to say that, Bong?
Pupil.
Yeah, a lot of people might look at that. Like I know I'm in Spanish-speaking countries. They'll look at that and they'll say "people," and the reason why is because they think that English is a phonetic language. It's not. People will say "people" because the word, the E and the O is right after the P. It's different than it might be if it was put in different position. And the best way to learn English is to just learn where the words, what the words sound like one by one, and practice pronunciation and putting them into context. So can you think of a sentence where you use that word? Like, it's easier sometimes if you think, how would I say, like, you see people in movies talking about people, and think maybe of a movie, I'm sure you remember seeing where someone said people, and then you look at that word and you remember. Can you give me an example of that?
I like people.
Right. I like people.
Yep.
People.
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 Got it. Great. See? He's learning fast. Great. All right. Now we got another example. This one's kind of a tough one. You know that word?
Psychology.
Psychology. Yeah, you might think, yes, got it, psychology. So a lot of people see the Y and they think it's a U, but actually it's not. It's actually an I. So you remember YI. Remember that YI kind of sounds the same. So this is psychology, not suchology. Some people think that some speakers think it's suchology, and it looks like that, doesn't it? Suchology, but it's not. It's psychology. You don't say the H. Okay, now another word, kind of similar, but a little different.
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy, yeah. The P is deceiving, but the P and the H actually pronounce fa. Okay? So it's actually pharmacy. And that's not a word you see in a lot of movies. Maybe Chinese aren't familiar with it, but you know, what can you think of put that into context? When you want to get medicine, where do you go?
Go to the pharmacy.
That's right. You go to the pharmacy. So there you go. That's that one. Now, here's another one that's kind of similar. There's the viewers. Do you know how to say that, viewers? How do you say that, Bong?
Philosophy.
Philosophy. So
Okay.
the PH is actually not an F, a P, but it sounds like a P, but it sounds like an F. So it's philosophy. That's kind of deceiving as well. But that's common if you see philology. Again, not another common movie, Hollywood movie type of word you're probably familiar with. But it means the study of human thought. So can you put that into a sentence? That might be a tough one.
Oh, sure. I major in philosophy.
Right. Great. Okay. Excellent. How about this word? This one's kind of weird too, but you probably see it quite commonly. Go to
Sanction.
Section. So
Okay.
this, the C and the T kind of go together.
Okay.
Okay. So that's section. Can you give me an example?
What section? What kind of which section library we are in right now?
Right. We're on the second floor. Good though. Yeah. That's easy. All right. Now, one final example. before we call it a day, because I know it's a lot of words. It's really overwhelming. We got this word right here. You know that word? I bet your audience can get it for a bong. Hurry up! Hurry up! He's looking at his notes.
Acadism.
No. Okay. It's asceticism. I think they got it before you. Oh well, it's okay. Anyway, it's asceticism. It means somebody who doesn't eat, somebody who flagellates themselves, who doesn't drink water, somebody who's very harsh with themselves. And the S and the C sound oftentimes like a S as opposed to ska. So a lot of people see that and say asceticism. That's not true. It's asceticism. So the moral of this lesson, the theme of this lesson, Bong, is that words, the way they're written, they're not always the way they sound, and there's not consistency. So the best way to learn particular words is to learn them in context and to learn how to say them and get practice sounding. And don't tell yourself it should sound different. And then you'll be able to, in no time, if you can learn these words, they're really tough. You'll be learning English much better, and you'll be learning English more efficiently. And I think if you learn these words, you're going to be way ahead of the game.
Wow, excellent.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.